first time. Tupperware also should have sent you an email with your username, and that's going to get you linked right in. So once you're linked in for the first time, you've created a new password, you've signed your agreements and all of that good stuff, it is going to bring you up to this page. So as you'll notice, 5 tabs across the top. We have the business dashboard, we have create a party, we have manage parties, place orders, and what's new. The business dashboard is going to be all of your very quick access items, how much you need in sales, how much you have on sales. If you are a leader, it is going to have all of your information for your managers, your recruits, their sales, everything on your team performance at a glance. So I want you to know that anything that is in that section that has either an underline or a highlight is going to bring you to another page. So especially if you're a leader, that is a great place to really drill down and get some great information. So we also have My Business, and this is going to give you information in a little different way. And if you are a leader, we have gone through this on how to go through and do your personal reports, to do your customer reports. You can do your contact listing, which is everybody on your team. It's going to let you know, if they need sales, if they don't need sales, what language they speak, what date they were recruited, who recruited them, all kinds of valuable information. And you can even export it into an Excel spreadsheet and play around with that. So again, if you're a leader, we have a special training on that. So we will come back to that later. Then we also have programs and recognition, and they're still adding as we go. So programs would be things like your Confident Start, your Challenge Tracker, New Manager Program, Wow New Director, and your Wow Growth. And again, they are adding to all of this and updating constantly. So we are brand new in this system. So just know that this is going to have more and more information as we go along. And then we also have your home screen. I'm just going to go back here for just a second. When you click your home screen, it's just going to bring you back to your dashboard, create a party, and the quick little easy links here, okay? Also on this drop-down screen is your sales, and we're gonna come back to that later. You're gonna be also able to create orders, view orders, manage parties, create parties, and all of that here. Your view order tab, that is the one that is the most important, because as you're placing orders or as other people are placing orders, this is what is going to show you if it is processed, if it has shipped, and just to make sure that everything is placed properly. That's always a good thing to go back into your view orders once you've submitted an order or a party and make sure that it is showing up there. If it's not showing up there, you may not have completed the last step in submitting your party. So just to make sure that everything is in place, that's a great little tip right there. The Knowledge Center, of course, that's everything you need to know, all the extras, the programs, all the good stuff that Tupperware has. Manage subscription, that is going to be your personal website. Now, every single person in Tupperware has a shopping customer-facing website. Yay, Tupperware, for giving us that for free. It's amazing. But you are also going to have the option for 2 other subscription levels. One of those levels includes your Tup Social, and your Tup Social is a scheduling, basically it's a scheduling program from Tupperware. It has amazing videos, content, all of this stuff that is included in your website subscription. So it's really a really nice extra. The top level also includes Zoom. Now, if you want to be able to Zoom either with your team or Zoom customers or do Zoom parties. Maybe you just want to help a customer check out. You can jump on a Zoom. It's very nice to have your own Zoom unlimited subscription to be able to do it that way. Last but not least on this is the warranty form. And the warranty form is pretty easy and self-explanatory. I'm just going to click on it real quick here. You enter your who's getting the recipient name, the email confirmation. You can check on the product using the mold number on the bottom of the product. And the reason, is it chipped or broken or what is going on with it, right? And if you're having a hard time finding it, the parts catalog is an easy access right here in a PDF. You just click on it. It will open up your parts catalog for you. Amazing. Thank you, Tupperware, for doing that for us. Now, if you're doing a home party or you're doing some replacements for a neighbor and they already sent you the product and you're holding on to the product and you're like, they need some help processing this, you can actually enter your name and your email here, and you can process that with the party instead. So then all you need to do is click submit. What's going to happen is Tupperware is going to review those products, and they're either going to accept it or ask for more information. If they accept it, they're going to give them a number, a warranty voucher number, and they're going to use that as credit to get the parts that they are missing, that are broken or having issues with. They're going to go ahead, and that total should match up with the replacement part that they're needing to order. Now, let's say that that warranty is obsolete. If that piece is obsolete and no longer available, they can use that credit to maybe upgrade to a brand new set or a brand new piece, anything that they want. But again, the warranty is right now, we're kind of on a little bit of a hold. They're still working on loading everything and getting everything finalized. So I'm just going to ask that you kind of hold off on the warranty right at this point. And of course, the Tup Social, for anybody that has that upgraded website, you're going to have the subscription to the Tup Social, and that is a training for another day. Okay, so this is just a quick little access of your drop-down screen here. It is the three little lines in the top left-hand corner, and some people call it the hamburger because it kind of looks like a hamburger. So if anybody at home office is saying, did you press the hamburger, that's what they're talking about, okay? All right, so we're gonna go back to the home screen. Most of what you're gonna need to do is right here. I'm just gonna click down. The what's new is gonna have all of this information, like, oh, Jubilee's coming up, Facebook party how-tos, emails from the field, lots and lots of great information, and you can just dig down in that, or you can also click on the what's new. That's going to have a lot of that great information. But today we're just going to concentrate on the create a party, manage party, and place orders. Now, if you're going to create a party, all you need to do, this is what you're going to use for every single order. These are orders that you place for customers. Placing an order are orders that you place for yourself. Okay, so create a party. So what you're going to want to do is select party host. Now, as you get more and more hostesses, your customer base, you're going to be able to type in the information here. There'll be a little drop down and easily search and save all of your past hostess information. Since we're new in this system, you probably don't have a host that is hosting a second party for you already, being we're only 2 weeks in. So you're going to want to click Create New Host. So what you'd like to do here, if you want to put all the hostess information and you want to make sure that it's absolutely correct. And what I'm going to say is if you want to do a party for yourself, you're going to want to just add one little thing here that is different. okay? Because if the Tupperware system has Michelle Carroll and da 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 in the system, I just want to add like maybe my middle initial, Michelle R. Carroll. And that is going to allow this to process in the Tupperware system. Tupperware is not saying we can't do parties for ourselves, but it's just something with the computer system that you just need to add that little extra step. Otherwise, it's going to recognize you in the computer system as a consultant, and it's going to be kind of confused because you're creating a hostess party, okay? So create new host. Then you're going to want to create the party name. Do you want to call it a mystery hostess? Do you want to call it Michelle's party? I'm just going to call it Michelle's. Actually, I'm just going to put my name, Michelle. It's going to have my address for shipping and the party address. So you just want to make sure that this all looks correct. It looks good. And then here is show party link on my website. If you shut it off, nobody will be able to see that visible on your website. Now you might want that if the hostess isn't comfortable for some reason having that on your public website. Not really sure why she would not want it on there. However, there might be a host that requests that. So if she specifically requests that, you're going to just want to shut that off. Like my daughter works in an industry that is she works with she works for social services. She works with some, kind of crazy people. So she doesn't like to have anything public. So for hers, I would probably just keep that setting private. But for most people, they're not going to that's not even going to come up in a conversation, right? So you want that searchable on your website, and that's going to be awesome. Content event source. Did you get this party from another hostess, social media, maybe door to door, friend finding? Did you find it at a fair? So this just kind of helps Tupperware know where you found that lead. And then here is the calendar. Now, if you're doing a specific party on a specific day, like we are doing Zoom bingo on the 18th, it's at 6:30. Oh, not AM, it is PM. Here we go. And the class is going to last about an hour, our party. Now you could do 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. This is more for your personal use and Tupperware, just to kind of see when are most people partying, what days of the week, that type of stuff. This is not, your party isn't going to close after an hour, so don't worry about that. I usually put the start date, not the date that we want to close, okay? So you don't want to put like the 31st for a party that you're starting today, because sometimes that confuses people and they think the party isn't starting till the 31st. So here we go. We're going to save that information. All right, now that that's saved, you've got all the party details. You're going to hit Manage Invitations. Manage invitations. So this is where you get your party link. Copy party link. You can copy this. See how it says link copied successfully? I can text that to my hostess. I can email that to her. I can Facebook message that to her. But you can also add guests. Now, at the current time, we can also email guests. You can send them a reminder of the party. So I'm just going to add guest. I'm going to create a new guest, and my guest name is going to be Test Junior. I'm going to call email. Now for this, I'm just going to put in a completely fake email that I know nobody would in their right mind ever have, just so that we have something in this blank. Now, this is really important. If you're putting in an email, there is an email that is going to be sent to this customer or an email that is sent to this person. So you truly do not want this If you're just playing around and wanting to test this out for yourself, do not put an email of a real person unless you really want that to send them a party link, because that is going to be permanently in the Tupperware system linked to their email, right? So if you have an incorrect name or an incorrect phone number, that's really going to mess them up. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do 612-555-1212, like a number that probably nobody would ever have. Then I'm going to click save. Okay, so here is my customer. I click save. I only have the one party guest. I'm going to open up the party guest, and I'm going to edit the details. I'm going to cancel. It doesn't give me an option to add their address. And normally you would add the address, but it might ask them to finish setting that up on their end. So I would send an invite, send a reminder. Isn't this cool? I love that. Okay, we're going to go to party orders. So I've got Mr. Test Junior on here, and look at how it says almost there. It says almost there because I didn't add an address. So I'm going to click create account. And again, he could do this on his side as well. Da-da-da. Almost there. I don't know. There we go. So you're going to want an address. I'm just going to do P.O. Box 123. Let's see, state, we'll do, I'm going to do Minnesota. I'm going to, whoops, add guest. Now, typically, this is going to autocorrect. Look at, I put the wrong town. This is actually the zip code for Roseau, Minnesota, not St. Martin. So you're almost always, unless the address is completely incorrect, you're going to want to go with the suggested and click proceed. All right. So our test junior is ready to shop. Now you're going to notice two other things. You're going to notice right here on the top left, you're going to notice a little person icon that represents the consultant. And then the icon here with the house is always the hostess. So that's just going to help you as you're going through. Okay, so I'm going to click view cart. And I'm actually going to do the shopping for him. He does not want to shop online, so I'm going to do it for him. Let's see, look at it. It's got all these categories up here. He's going to do some cookware. It is Christmas pretty soon. He is shopping for his kids, so he's going to get 4 of the Micro Pro grills. And I'm going to click checkout. Good to go. Here we go. Then I can click on review and submit, and that is going to tell me I've got Mr. Test Junior here. This is his cart. He has not paid, so he still owes the full amount with the tax and shipping. Now I can do one of two things. I can copy the payment link and text it or Facebook message it to him, or I can click the email link, and that is going to email a link directly to him to open. Now, I'm not going to lie, email is not always reliable, and it's something that people don't check often. So I'm going to highly suggest that you stick with the copy payment link and text it or Facebook message it to them. Okay. So I'm going to slide this up here, and I'm going to check back with the party orders because my hostess now has some shopping to do. So again, my hostess is the one with the house. I'm going to click view cart, and notice that little present in the bottom right-hand corner. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what I'm going to call it because it's a gift. It's a hostess gift, right? All right, so look at all these hostess rewards. Yay! rewards, half off items, level 1, level 2, 118 in free product. Awesome. So we're just going to check out this little button. It says shop now. She earned a dating gift. Yay, we have a bonus dating gift. It's birthday month. We're going to click on that, add that to her cart. Then she also gets a thank you gift. So we're going to click on thank you gifts. It's going to give us these options. She can choose whichever option. And you've already had this conversation with her, so you know what she wants. She wants the little mini canisters, so we're going to add that to her list. All right, then she's got some half price. So I'm going to click back and shop some more. So you want to keep going down until she has no more shopping left. I'm going to shop on the half price. And you can type in like vent. If you want vent and serve, if you want fridge smarts, only type in just, sorry about that. I didn't shut my ringer off. Only type in the first couple words or the first couple letters. I mean, not the entire vent and serve, because it might not pop up the same way. Okay, so then I can, oh yeah, she wanted this. Or you can click browse product. And oh, she wanted food storage. What was that she wanted? She wanted the vent and serve set. Now I added this to my cart, but only this one is the half price, because the other one I added to the cart, but I did not click on shop now on the level. So what it did is it just added to her cart. So it's saying that she owes $129. So I'm going to click the little garbage can. I love how this is so easy. If you make a mistake, all you have to do, put it in the garbage can, item removed. So we're going to go back. Oh, that's right. I have to click shop the second half price. I'm going to click vent again, or VEN. And I want that 7-piece set for half price. All right. That looks more like it. I like it, right? Now notice that it already selected that price, the $64.50. That's already the half price amount. So it makes it really easy and visible. So 0 half price remaining, 0 half price remaining. We're going to scroll back up. Oh my gosh, I forgot to shop for the free Tupperware. And she has $119.40 remaining. Now, she doesn't have any datings, so I can't get the host exclusive. However, I could shop for another product, maybe the Smart Multi-Cooker, $129, and Tupperware is just going to ask me for the difference. So the hostess still owes $9.60. And then, of course, she owes for her half price options. We're going to check out. It's going to show the hostess's total that she owes with the tax and the shipping. And notice how these two items here are kind of grayed out. They are grayed out because the hostess is not paying for those. The consultant is. All right. So we're going to actually pop on over to the review and submit one more time. And notice on here, this consultant, $5.99. Well, what's that all about? View the cart. So when you view the cart, this is going to show the extra small water bottle in there, and it's going to show the canisters. Now, this is the only thing that Tupperware asks us to pay a very small amount towards. So $1.50 towards the water bottle, $4 towards this. Tupperware pays all of the other thank you gift options, and they take care of all of the other half price amount, all of that. We don't pay for any of that. This is all that we pay for. But again, notice that this quantity is grayed out here. This is really important to know because this is going to be shipping to your hostess. This will not be shipping to you. It looks like it's being shipped to you because it's under your consultant profile, but it is in fact being shipped to the hostess. So don't worry about that. So click checkout. All right, we're going to go to review and submit. Here's the total. So there's two different options. That hostess, again, can either pay me or I can send them that little link to pay. Now, let's just say I did this party. This lady she's in an Amish community. She has a credit card, but maybe she doesn't have text or email or any of that available. Honestly, that's going to be very, very rare. If it's an Amish person or somebody that does not have that, she probably doesn't have a credit card either. So she's probably going to pay you check or cash. And so you can just pay that at the end here. But, you know, if you're desperate and somebody did give you a credit card, maybe you forgot because you're transitioning to this new system, you can click on this. The link is copied. You can go and open up a browser. You can paste it in here, click enter, and it's going to pop up the payment details. So this is what your customer would get on their end if you text them this link, or if you Facebook message the link, or if they email it. So it's going to say this is the total amount, it's connected to this party, very legitimate, right? Continue to payment. They just enter their payment. Once the payment is submitted, they're going to get a little notification that says, I can't remember the exact words, but something to the effect of the payment's been accepted. It will be processed when your host closes out their party, something to that effect, okay? It's really important to know that when they send a payment, this payment is not authorized to their credit card until you actually submit the party. That payment is just a token. It's just hanging out there until the party is submitted. This is going to turn gray once they submit their payment, and this balance that they owe is going to go to zero. However, it has not actually charged their card yet. It's not coming up as a pending payment on their end at all. It's just being held there, okay? So that's really important to know because also the products in the cart are also just being held there. That does not mean that they are reserved for that person. If we sell out of any of these products before your hostess closes the party, these items are going to go away. So what's going to happen is that guest is not going to get those products. Their total is going to be adjusted. You're going to have to put the payment that they have in the little garbage can, delete the payment, and ask for a new payment. That's not going to make for a very happy customer. I'm going to tell you that right now. So if you are accepting credit card payments and holding on to a party, I would suggest that you close that party out as soon as possible. Okay. What I would highly suggest if they're having limited release items, just give them the website, shop on the website under the party. It's very easy, right? So last but not least, under the review and submit, it's going to tell you the difference, consultant balance minus my profit. Let's say I collected checks and cash for all of these orders. I'm just going to pay it myself. I've collected $1,062 or $1,062.47. I'm going to keep $201 of that money, and my final payment that I submit to Tupperware is the $861. And I just add that payment here, Now, there is the option for pay quicker. However, we haven't started getting funds deposited on that card yet. So you're not going to have any money to pay for an order from that. Now, the pay quicker does not work like our old card. It will not pull funds from your checking account. Once you have funds deposited on there, if you do decide to use that to process an order, you certainly can. Or what I would suggest is you can click add new card, and you can actually get points, airline miles, special perks on your credit card, or you can also use a debit card to process your order. All right, once you're done, you're going to do two things. You're going to hit submit party, and I believe it's still going to bring you to another screen that says proceed. And then at that point, you're going to get a screen that says print this. If you do not get the screen that gives you the option to have a printout of your order with the order number showing that it's processed, you have not completed all of the steps to complete your party. Okay, so if you haven't done that, if you're not sure and you're like, did I really submit it? Click back in that little sales area, click on view orders, and your orders are going to be up here. Your orders are going to be pending up there. If that is not in there, your order has not been processed. So then you go back to your manage parties, and you'll be able to see if it was processed or not. We're in the mystery post, it'll say active. If it's beyond the active status, if it says active, it is not closed yet. So last but not least, on the manage invitations, if you copy the party link, you can send that directly. People can shop directly from that site, or they can definitely go to your customer website. Actually, I'm going to back up for a second. If you're wondering, where do I find what my customer site is? Here's an easy way to find it. Go up here to your profile, click on view and edit profile, and your personal website where people can shop is right here. So you can copy and paste that and send that to anybody. If you're doing a multi-hostess party and maybe you have 5 hostesses all in one group and you're doing a giant party, all you have to do is give them your website. They click on your website and you say, go find your hostess's party. So all they're going to do is click on open parties. They click on the party that they're connected to, click shop now, and it's going to prompt them. It's going to say, okay, you have chosen to shop with a party hosted by Michelle or Carol. It's my mystery hostess. Click continue, right? They're going to know that they're on the correct site, and then they're going to start shopping. How do they shop? They can click, they can browse, they can look at the catalog. This is so user-friendly. They can search products, they can search by category. This is set up so easy. It's fabulous. It is absolutely amazing. The item's going to add to their cart. It's going to be right there. It's going to be wonderful. All right. If you need to update anything, also this is the place to go. You can upload a picture of yourself. You definitely want to do that so people can see a picture of you when they're on your site, but you always go back to your home page. All right, so now we did the business dashboard. I'm not going to open this just because that does have some personal information. My dashboard looks a little different than your dashboard. So I'm going to just encourage you, click on that. And again, anything that is underlined, anything that's highlighted will bring you to another page and more information. And again, if you're a leader, we've been doing a lot of work with the leaders on how to view and export a lot of that information. So again, business dashboard, create a party. What if I have an order for just one person? What you're going to do, create a party. Even if it's only one order, you always want to click create a party and process that order that way. Manage parties to manage. Place order is only for you as the consultant. And I'll tell you why. Click on the place order. That is not going to give you an opportunity to ship the order elsewhere. I don't believe it might. Let me see if I can edit shipping to. Let's see. Let's see if I can edit it to an old address. I don't know if I can remember an old one. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to see if I can ship it somewhere else. It might let me. I'm going to save it. Original address, suggested. Oh, I have the wrong zip code. No, this is not the correct. I'm going to hit cancel. Oh, this is the 107 PO Box. We'll try that one. Let's see. Oh, I don't remember this address. 563376. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, we're going to save. And always, again, always go to that suggested address. Even though it looks almost identical, the suggested address, that's what's in Google Maps. That's what FedEx goes by. And if there's any tiny little glitch, that's just going to help with that. So click proceed. Okay, so it is going to let me ship it elsewhere. Woo, that's exciting. That's very exciting. But here is why you're probably not going to want to do this for your customers, especially if they have not paid you yet, because it is going to show your discount. Okay, so you're not going to be able to send them a payment link from here. Okay, so you can, again, search for an item or browse products, check out all the products. You can click on business supplies, sample items, replacement parts, current specials, kitchen tools. So you can actually click on sample items. Wow, I'm going to add this to my list. Oh, it's out of stock. Darn, I can't order that. I put that in the garbage. Getting so excited. Browse products. Okay, I'm going to do the Ultra Pro Loaf Pan. Add to order. That is a sample. Okay, so I'm going to click Browse Products. Now I'm going to go to Current Specials. So you're going to notice that this pops up differently. This is going to pop up with your discount included. Okay, so notice this. This is a $15 set for $11.25. Or let's say the surprise pack. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. These surprise packs are like $39, but our cost is only the $29. So if you are sending this or shopping on this, it's coming to your house. I just really want you to be aware that that $29 is your cost. That is not the customer cost. So if you charge your person $29, your customer, you're not going to have made any profit on that. So just again, be aware of that. I'm going to go to checkout. I can add samples. I can add sales aids. I can add anything I want to this order. And it is going to be that tiered shipping just as though I was a customer. We all pay the same shipping now. And I love this. This is awesome. Now, if I'm ordering a sample and that sample rate is a lot higher, it's going to go by the retail value of the sample for the shipping. So just another thing to kind of watch out for. See how there's no order link so that I could send process a credit card here for a customer. So I can only add my payment link here, and I can only do it for the exact amount. I can't do it for my profit. That's why if you're creating an order, this is where you go for you. Now, say I get busy, I get a phone call, whatever, I can always go back to sales, view orders, and this order is going to pop up there, and I can click on this little tab here. I can go back and just finish up my order. So very, very, very easy. I think I have covered most of the basics here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. Again, if you're brand new, this is where you find your website. If you've never had a website, you might actually have to create it if you've never ever had one in the past. So that is there. Isn't this easy though? Look at how easy this is. These little tabs here and these little tabs here. The what's new, of course, that is just all of the amazing information that we have, like so much good information. So this would be your files, your PDFs, all of that good stuff. And again, this Tup Social, if you have the paid website, that is your content calendar, all the fun stuff that you can do your training, content library, all of that good stuff. So that will be a training for another day. And